This is Duane with our dog Duke, and I am Deana. We are traveling with our 29-foot fifth wheel. Join us as we travel across the Southwest to see this great country. We are the best of us, the Floros.
Standing on the corner in Winslow, Arizona, waiting for a truck, flatbed Ford, to go passing by. So here I am standing on the corner in Winslow, Arizona. Thank you, Eagles, for bringing this to our attention. I just happened to find a Ford flatbed going by, and I found the man on the corner watching the thing happen. Listen, years ago, Jackson Brown and Glenn Frey were traveling up from Sedona and their car broke down, and they found themselves here in Winslow, Arizona. And they were just moved by this little community and this experience. And about 6 months later, they were coordinating with some others in the Eagles to come up with a song. And they came up with the song and the lyrics from this very corner. So go back and grab your old Eagles album and pull up the song Standing on the Corner in Winslow, Arizona. Boy, what a treat. Check it off the bucket list.
So we just left Albuquerque and we're on our way to Amarillo. And when we went from the Grand Canyon to Albuquerque, it was what, honey, about a 6-hour drive supposedly. It ended up being 12, maybe 10 to 12 hours. Part of that, we knew that it wasn't going to be a 6-hour drive pulling an RV. It's you can always add an hour or two on there, and plus any stops. But coming out of Flagstaff, we had a 2-hour stop on the interstate for construction we didn't know about. And then getting closer to Albuquerque was at least an hour. So we got in, I don't know, 9:30 instead of like 4:30 or 5:30. So just a hint, when you are traveling, you can use an app. I've used it before, but not very often. It's Waze. And you can look ahead and see if there's any accidents or if there's a red line says there's a lot of traffic stop, and just be prepared. So our rule of thumb now, because we did run out of gas a long time ago, we decided when we get to a half a tank, because we don't know what's ahead of us, that we would always fill up, which we did prior to those. And so we weren't worried too much about gas. It was just a really long drive yesterday. Amarillo's going to be about 4 to 5 hours from here. And we'll catch you up when we get into Amarillo. Good morning from Amarillo, Texas. Amarillo is a really neat town. We had steaks delivered last night. They were okay, but it was at the Big Texan, and it's the one if you eat 72 ounces of meat in an hour, you get it for free. I just wanted to update you where we are. Yesterday we returned back to the Cadillac Ranch because we were hoping that it would be drier, and it wasn't, but you'll see where we painted our little place on there. I had painted used some silver paint, and then I painted OHIO, and I knew it wouldn't stay very long, so I took a quick picture. Within 15 minutes somebody had already painted over it, and that's just the way it goes. There's so many people there, and it was fun. And I'm sporting my t-shirt I got from the Cadillac Ranch, and just a fun place to stop right off of I-40 if you go through Amarillo, or you're coming in or you're leaving Amarillo. Another thing I wanted to say, I'm the one that planned the trips, and Duane did everything else, but we had a really long stretch from Albuquerque, and we were going to drive into Oklahoma, and I realized that was too far a stretch really for anybody. So I got reservations here in Amarillo, and I called this place and booked online, and I had called them, and they went, "Oh, we don't have any spots." I said, "Well, I just booked." And so we went round and round that we had already paid, and they went, "Well, we can give you one of our reserve sites." So remember that. I have heard that from another YouTube channel, I can't remember which one. A lot of people just drive up that night, and they usually have a spot that they can place you. So it's an older campground, very clean, and but it was a good place to stop. And so just remember that if you get desperate and you're afraid that you can't get a reservation anywhere, you may not be able to, but if you just drive in and say, "Hey, we need just a place to sleep, pull our RV," I guarantee they want their money. And especially by that time, if it's later, they haven't sold all their spots. Even though they told us it was full, it was not full. We had spots everywhere. It was not full. So anyway, we will see you next time, and we're going to give you some more video from the road from here on in. But it's just amazing country, and it's good to see the country back open again where we need it to be. So anyway, see you soon on down the road. Bye-bye.